episode 2 of my series of Wi-Fi battles. We are going to be using the same team today as we did yesterday, and it's going to be this way for the rest of the week. I'll have a new team starting Monday, and again, I'd like to apologize in advance for the audio issues. Quiet audio, static, fuzz, the game music not playing, I know is a big one. I've been trying to remedy that, but it hasn't been happening, but just know that I know about it, and that I'm going to try to fix it as soon as possible. So let's just get down to our battles today. Again, I'm bringing Zapdos, Artillery, Mian Chao, Yotam Heat, Flygon, and I just forgot his name again. I'm just so great at forgetting names around the time. Malamar, there we are. Sorry, 6th gen. I know it's been out for like 2 years now, but I'm still a bit foggy on it. So if you remember yesterday, we had a battle. We had an episode with 2 losses, 1 win, and hopefully we do better today. I have another Zapdos user. Let's see. I'm definitely going to lead out with Zapdos because it has hidden power ice, so it'll hit Dragonite, it'll hit Zapdos, Alright, and it'll hit Suicune pretty well. Because between the hidden power and the Thunderbolt, it also hit Charizard pretty well. That will bring. I almost have to bring Rotom Heat. I'm actually just for Scissor. But I'm actually going to go with Flygon because it has Fire Punch. And 4 times weakness, it should actually not matter the power of the fire move. At least not too much. And I'll round it off with my Artillery for the Hippowdon. And when I went through an entire game, an entire intro without forgetting the name of a single Pokemon. And I managed to screw it up just trying to say what I meant to say. So my opponent's actually thinking about it. It's nice he's thinking. Trying to find a strategy to verse me. If he's any type of competitive battler, he'll know that I'm leaning out the Zapdos due to his weakness against it. But he doesn't know my hidden power. That's the advantage I have. Wonder if my opponent's even here. I mean, nope, he did 17 seconds. So she was just thinking about it. Leads out Hippowdon, nice prediction on her part. I could go for the hidden power ice, but I'm not really wanting to, especially because it should have Sandstream, if I'm not mistaken, and it does. Not that that really matters on the ice, but at the same time I don't want to just keep it in on a possible slack off stockpile set Hippowdon, because I've seen those and they're awfully annoying. So I am actually going to I'm going to go into Artillery. I'm almost tempted to stay on Zap. I'm going to stay on Zapdos, use Protect, and see what he wants to do. If he has Rock move, then that will inform my decision better. And it does have Rock moves. Okay. Sandstorm will still get to me, though. I'm actually going to go into Flygon, because if he wants to go for another Rock Tomb, it won't do too much. And I won't get buffeted by Sandstorm, which is an advantage my Octillery and Zapdos do not have. But that will drop my speed if I'm not. Yep. But that's a small price to pay, as Hippowdon's pretty slow to begin with. Flygon's not, so I have a little speed to spare in this matchup. I'm actually going to go for the Earthquake, because it's stab and because it's probably the best option I have. Didn't do a great amount. Now he's pretty much forcing to switch out because I am not going to be able to do much with that. Just trying to decide whether he's predicting a switch or if he's not. I can't have Flygon asleep. It's not as important as Zapdos, but I just don't want it asleep for now. Not for Scizor, or because of Scizor. I'm going out in Octillery. He has not yet seen Octillery, so I'm actually showing my entire hand. But at the same time, if he goes for Octune, assuming I'm going to go in Zapdos, then I'll be okay. And he does go for Octune. Octillery's already so slow, I don't really care about the speed drop. Now, so far I've seen him have Yawn and Octune. I don't know what else he has, but I'm actually kind of fearing him going in with another Yawn. If he yawns me again, I'll be in some real trouble. I'll have to keep switching out. So I'm going to go for the stab, Akazuka. It's actually not, I have better moves. I can use Scald or Surf or any other number of special moves for an Octillery, but I just like the signatureness of it. That was expert time on my opponent's behalf to bring out Zapdos right when the sandstorm subsides. See an electric attack coming, I'm going to predict it and going to Flygon. I'm going to go with a Dragon Rush to hit him. I'm probably faster, so if he wants to switch out, that's fine. It gives me a free hit on whatever he has. He doesn't have any fairy types, so it'll still get hit pretty well. It'll still be hit by my attack, regardless of what it is. And he does decide to go back in. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's just going to try to yawn me again. But it gives me 2 turns to hit on it, so that's fine with me. He does have Rocky Helmet. Okay then. I could go for the Fire Punch hoping for a burn, but he hasn't really shown any type of real offensive potential. It's more or less just a stall Pokemon. He'll get me with a Yawn now. I actually may stay in on the Yawn just to try to get that one last hit, but it flinches, so freebie for me. I know I'm doing a lot of damage to my Flygon doing this, but I'm willing to risk it. And it does faint him. Paladon should be down now. Oh, it's at like 1 HP. I'm actually not going to risk it. I'm going to go right with the Earthquake. Just save myself a little more Rocky Helmet damage. Goes with the Dragonite. I don't have any ice moves on this, but I'm thinking Dragonite is slower than I am. Dragonite was never really a speed Pokemon. It could learn extreme speed, and that's what I'm assuming he's going to do. But barring that, I'm going to hit him with Dragon Rush, and he should be fainted. He'll get quite a lot of damage done to him, I should say. If he gets me with the extreme speed, I'll go into my Zapdos and HP Ice him. But he actually doesn't have extreme speed, apparently. Might be going for Dragon Dance. Probably packing weakness policy. About to see though. Nope, he's going for an Outrage. So that will faint me. as I said, I'll go into Zapdos, finish him off with an HP Ice, because he's obviously not packing weakness policy, otherwise it would have popped by now. Even if he did pop it, I still would be faster. He's probably not expecting it, hidden power Ice on it, so he's probably going to stay in on me. And he does, and this will faint him. I know my commentary is not top notch, I'm just trying to get in my groove. So if my commentary annoys you, I'm sorry about that, but I am constantly working on it. Because I own Zapdos. It's really too bad that Flygon is down, because that would be a really great counter. I have the Zap plate, so this should do quite a lot to his Zapdos. I'm cool with that. If he wants to Toxic me, then that's more power to him, really. I'm guessing he has a Roost set, though. He's probably has a stalling Zapdos, running Roost and leftovers. Yeah, there's the Roost. I'm thinking he'll be going for the Roost this time, because I'm going to go into Octillery. We have a risk reward type deal, because Octillery does have Ice Beam. I'd have to say an Ice Beam from an Octillery will do a lot more damage than Hidden Power Ice from a Zapdos. Even though it's not stab, it's still something. He will outspeed me here. Probably go for an electric attack. But if he misses or if I hit him, then that would be... If I live it and hit him, that would be good for me. But I do not. Didn't really expect to either. He gets a critical hit. Sadly, he cannot be paralyzed, so he's just going to be able to Roost and Poison Stall me out. Not looking very good for me. I know he's going to Roost up this next hit anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and try the Hidden Power Ice on him. And that'll be game. My opponent was running kind of a stally team, but yeah, nothing wrong with running a stalling team, I suppose. Again, not quite my style, though. She won that fair and square. I know I probably called her he like good 50, 60 times in that commentary. It's not quite the way I would have liked to start out the games today, but it's just the way it went, I guess. %120%. Don't know what that's referring to, but Excuse me. So we have an. I really want to bring Flygon. That's probably a brilliant Greninja. Gengar maybe Mega, because I only see 2 possible Megas on the team. And Luke, either way, it's going to be an Uber Mega. And let's see. Heatram is Heatram. Zapdos. I have one, obviously. Okay, so I'll lead out with. I'll lead out with Zapdos. Bring Flygon. And I'll bring Malamar for the Gengar. Because it checks both typings of Gengar. Poison checked by the Psychic, and Dark checks the Ghost. Does it with a brilliant Greninja. I'm seeing an Ice Beam coming. That's usually the response, will be an Ice Beam. I don't have any fire moves on this, sadly. And I can't put in Flygon. I don't want to do anything with Malamar, so I'm going to have to risk him going at me with it. And just try to get the neutral hit with Thunder. But it actually faints me. I do not often see a Greninja faint me in one hit. Now I do know his typing, but I also know he's very fast. Now if I survive this, I will be able to hit him pretty hard in turn. And that's enough to faint it. Good thing Greninja's such a feral Pokemon. He does bring out the Gengar. Sadly not the way I would have liked him to. Thinking when is it ever the way you want him to. I'll go for the knockoff, just hoping to outspeed. I'm not going to outspeed, but I'm hoping that I will be able to hit him with it, I should say. Sludge Bomb comes through. And that's going to faint me. No surprise there. So I'm down to Flygon. I don't believe the Gengar has access to ice moves, other than Hidden Power Ice. He has Levitate, so Earthquake won't do anything. Best thing I have is Dragon Rush, and that's what I'm going to have to go with. But he does have Icy Wind, never mind. Luckily it's not Stab, it's a weak move, and I have Assault Vest, so I'll survive it, but my speed does drop, which doesn't matter because he's very faster than me. And again, the Fealty comes through, but he has Focus Sash. Okay. So that will be game, and today's... So far, the 2 battles we've had, it's 2 losses. Not that stellar. Let's hope we can at least pick up 1 win today. Great 33% win ratio for these last 2 days. Okay, so our opponent has a Scrafty, a Archeops, a Zapdos, an Absol, a Gengar, and a I forget his name again. I'm sorry. I'm really just kind of having a brain fart last couple of days trying to get these guys. So we have 2 fighting weaknesses, 3 fighting weaknesses. Well, no one's resistant. So 2 fighting weaknesses, 1 ice weakness. Yeah. Okay, so I'm staying out with Min Chao. Going to bring. Everyone has Zapdos, as I realize, in the meta now. I'm going to bring Flygon again. And I will also bring. Yeah, I'll also bring Malamar. Especially this is the first battle I've had for the last couple videos. I haven't used Zapdos. But he of course leads out Zapdos, why wouldn't he? Go for the fake out. I don't think Zapdos gets any priority moves. But I know as well as anyone that Zapdos can be pretty fast. That gives me the opportunity to come out with Flygon. Hope for the Thunderbolt or any type of electric attack. Volt switch. Luckily, he won't be getting. He'll have to hard switch if he wants an opportunity here. But I'm wondering if he doesn't want to stay in now. He's not going to want to stay in. No. He's going to hard switch this next turn, so I'm just wondering what will he hard switch into. What will he hard switch into? I'm going to go with a Fire Punch. No, I'm going to go with a Dragon Rush just because of the stab. And because if he switches into Gengar, Levitate will stop me. But he's going to do a Scrafty. Okay. Scrafty avoid the attack. Bit annoying. Going for an Earthquake. He probably has Fake Out and or Knockoff. Both of them can cause me a lot of damage, but I'm only worried about Fake Out because I'm pretty sure I'm faster than Scrafty. I don't know what he's doing. He might be running damage calcs. I don't agree with damage calcs, but I mean, I'll use it, but I don't believe in using them mid-game. He's just going to want to take the Earthquake, wondering if he's Focus Sash because of that. But nope, he goes for the high jump kick. Does a surprisingly large amount to me. I have no idea what he has, but I'm pretty sure he's going to have Moxie. So if he has a Moxie, it's going to really start going downhill for me if I don't feint him this next turn. going for the Dragon Rush because I don't want to, even though I do like Earthquake, I don't want to risk the switch for one. And secondly, it did less than half that last turn. It's just not an option for me not to hit him this turn. It almost does, almost faints him, but just misses out. So he's going to get his Moxie boost, because I'm almost positive that's what it will be. And it is. Well, luckily it doesn't affect speed, so I still have a bit of a chance. I'm going to, it's a bit cheap, but I'm going to go for a fake out to knock him out. Unless he wants to switch up. If he switches out, he ruins his Moxie boost, which makes no sense. Why he would stay in and risk the Earthquake just to get Moxie and then decide to throw it all away. Well, my opponent's definitely taking his time again. I'll just get knocked out by my fake out. So now he has a Zapdos and an unknown Pokemon left. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Gengar at this point. I can see why he would want to bring a Gengar, so I'm almost expecting to see it. If it's Zapdos, I can do something with it still. Well, he's definitely just taking his time, isn't he? And all that to bring out Zapdos, I have to wonder what he's thinking. Really do. Flygon is fainted though, so no, I don't have any safe switch here. I know it's resisted, but I don't want to switch out into Malamar right now. A hard switch would just be very devastating. So I'm hoping for the outspeed and then Drain Punch to get some good damage on. Even though it has surprisingly high defenses, I'd have to say, when the fake out hit it. Didn't do too much. I do outspeed. I don't think it would matter too much. Yeah, that doesn't do too much damage to him at all. I'm packing Life Orb, so it's actually just going to bring me back down to about where I was to begin with. Goes for the Thunder. It actually comes through. And I get the Paralysis. So he's now definitely faster than me. I'd want to switch out, except for it just makes no sense to at this point. I could use it for Deathfire, but to do that hard switch in Malamar, I'd probably be fainted. Then I'd be back down to Manfu trying to fight him with a paralyzed 18 HP Manfu, which just doesn't make sense. Better to have just a safe switch in. He does miss, but I'm paralyzed, so it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have really mattered if I hit him. I mean, I would have done a little extra damage, but ultimately it wouldn't have mattered. I'm just waiting for him to hit me and faint me. This opponent does like to take his or her time. Another void, and I'm fully paralyzed again. 2 times I could have maybe done something, gotten down to under half, and I got fully paralyzed, and he missed. So, bit of bad luck on both of our behalves. So I guess I'll take this opportunity to invite all of you who haven't done so already to follow me on Twitter and follow my Twitch if you'd like to. My Drain Punch does come through, gets him under half, give me a little bit of extra health, take away a little bit, but I still am up a little bit on HP. Now if he misses again, which I hope he does, then I'll get him down to red, and Malamar only has to get 1 hit on him. That's the thing about Malamar, though, is once it gets going, it can do quite a lot of damage. But yeah, my Twitch and my Twitch and Twitter are both the same. The controller room, and on Twitter is TC room, or TC, T the control room, my bad. But the links will be in the description below if you are interested. I stream every weekday on Twitch, and I'm not too regular on Twitter, but I do plan on becoming more regular on Twitter. And he misses again. I get my Drain Punch up. The misses are quite real. Now I'm going to do that for a gain in HP, even though I will lose a little to the Life Orb. Now, assuming he goes for something safe or he roosts. If he roosts, I'm going to be very salty. But again, I'm pretty sure he or she's salty for missing those many thunders in a row. almost wondering if it's not Sash, because who's going to continue to do Thunder when it misses like that? It's just a safer bet when I'm right down in my red health to just take me out. Sweet and simple. If he is, he'll be struggling here soon unless he's PP maxed. I don't think he has a choice item on, because if he did, he would have outsped my Flygon. I don't believe he did. And the Thunder comes through this time, so good for him. I'm actually kind of happy for him. I mean, winning like that would have been quite funny. It made for pretty good viewing, but still, just missing like that, it's not right. I have no idea what he's packing, but I'm going to go for Superpower, because this is a contrary Pokemon, contrary Malamar. So I'll get my attack up, and then maybe I'll be fast enough to take out his next guy without any complications. And he's at a point now where it won't even matter. Like, even though it's not stab and it's resisted, it should still faint him. And with his luck with Thunder, if he goes for another Thunder, he'll probably miss it. And I'll be able to get a double. I'll be able to get even more power up. That'll faint him. I'm almost curious to see what item he had, but I'm obviously going to risk a knockoff just for that. I mean, when curiosity gets in the way of efficiency, then that you kind of have a problem. So why don't you tell me in the comments what your favorite Pokemon is and why? I know it's a cliche question. It's something that pretty much anyone who ever does YouTube videos about Pokemon will ask you. But honestly, I'm just killing time, to be completely honest. Trying to, at least. I'm going to go for another Superpower dude, the Dark Weakness plus the boost, attack boost. He should outspeed me. He's probably going to Mega, as he hasn't Mega'd yet. And that's if he even uses Megas. I don't use Megas, so obviously if I don't, others, it's possible others won't. But overall, people are going to use Megas. I could kind of see with an odd Pokemon like Malamar that people might think it's a status user, which it could be, and he might want to go for a Magic Bounce. So that would be one reason to do Mega Absol, or Mega A Absol. However, this one is an offensive, not a status Pokemon. He does go for the Sucker Punch. Luckily, Dark Resist Dark, and that won't matter too much. I'm at plus attack, so that will do quite a lot. And I do end up. I end this end of this video with 1 win, 2 losses, just like last video. So my grand total for this week is a whopping 33% win rate. So I hope you all come back tomorrow, and hope you you enjoyed this video. I know that last battle took quite a long time. I'll see you all later.